Life had been hard for Cervexa and Cambia and the girls. Day 2 of the Blood Machine massacre. Kangaroo woke before the others to possibly get the last of the pemmican. Hawk was onto this. She got up to cut some grass, for she did not care about the pemmican shortage that was coming. Soon they would need food, otherwise things could go wrong quickly. Cervexa thought, shit, I should really get the stove going, for things could get disastrous quickly if there was no food to eat. We desperately need wood, girls. Please, chop me some wood, so that we do not starve. Desperately, he ate some berries he'd found on the ground. Salamander, she had had enough of sleeping without a roof, so she quickly built the rest of the housing. Cervexa too joined her. Meanwhile, the mega sloths just partied. Doogie and Manuel, the two mega sloths they had managed to pull from that fateful night. Hawk continued to plant in the hope that these plants would feed them in the future. It was a nice thought. A good thought. They realized they'd need some metal for the stove. And who was gonna do it? Wow. That is an interesting question. For it seems Kangaroo loves to mine. Lucky her. Kangaroo lass, please, we need some metal. Otherwise soon we will starve, eating our berries only. Dad, I'll get to that. I will not let us die in this harsh environment. Thankfully we lived. We did not die to the damn blood machines. Don't speak that way, Kangaroo. Fuck them, Dad. Fuck them. Alright, Kangaroo. That's enough. You can settle now. Cambia. She was feeding the mega sloths in the hope that they would get to be trained and learn to haul for us. Meanwhile, Hawk, she grabbed what food she could and began storing it for where they thought the future food production area would be. Finally, Cervexa could build the oven that was required so they would not starve to death, which was highly likely, as things were not looking so well on the food area. All they had was raw berries. Raw berries! One cannot live on raw berries, even if we are tribesmen. Even if we are tribesmen, we hate those berries. And we would like some decent meals. Cervexa. He would not let his girls just eat berries and mushrooms. That was not his way. He would provide, as he had always provided. It was a bleak environment. Plenty of trees, but not much joy to be had. In fact, Cervex realized there was no joy here. He ordered a horseshoe to be created, as well as a chess table. For surely these tribespeople enjoyed the greater game of chess. Maybe not so much for Cervexa. He was already having generally a hard time. He would not let it let him down. No. He would begin hauling steel, like he was born to. For he knew he was a great steel hauler. Meanwhile, Kangaroo, she just dug, chopping away, like her life depended on it. And it did. Her life surely did depend on it. Cambia, she just munched on another bunch of berries. It was not fun. Not fun at all. And Hawk just hauled. In fact, they realized they could all be cutting plants right about now. For without those plants, there would be no walls in which they could be secure. Safe from the vicious animals that lived in their jungle. Dangerous animals they look like too. The pigman. The legless cat. Dangerous indeed for such a small tribe. Salamander and Kangaroo high-fived each other as they walked by. And Cambia, she was having a bad day, failing to train anything. In fact, Cambia realized that they probably needed some more animals. But what? What animals? For there was not much. It was great here. It was mostly dangerous animals. Dangerous animals. She would not let it let her down, for she had decided that they would have a menagerie of animals to keep them company in this lonesome world. The Megasloths definitely needed friends. They can't get by without Megaslothing, but that's alright. Salamander, she had nearly finished the roof on her section when suddenly she realized it's getting dark and I still have no roof. No roof for Salamander. Where are you off to, Salamander girl? I'm off to build me some walls with my dad. My dad's a crazy man. He's built some poor chairs. Ah, Salamander. It's time for some simple meals, I feel. We definitely need some simple meals. In fact, we could possibly do with 25 of them. Simple man, create some simple meals. Get to it, Cervexa. The children are starving. How will they go on without the simple meals that you provide? In fact, Cervexa, you realize I possibly don't have enough to feed everybody. And we will need to scavenge what we can so that we do not die of hunger and just eat berries. Like Salamander the Loner. And with that, the tribe decided it was time for bed. Hawk, Cervex, they ran for it. They needed to sleep. Cambia, she was on her way back from her travels, out far, trying to convince the other wildlife to join them. And with that, day 2 of the tribe's struggle was done. Their rooms now complete. Soon, they may even have a dining table. They were gathering food, so they did not have to eat raw berries. And their crops were growing. Slowly, but surely, they were rebuilding after the massacre. Tune in next time for the tribe's wild ride at life. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.